Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. Getting stronger now, getting smarter now. So I'm going to tell you something that may shock you. If you actually go through a full awakening, it will be enlightening. It will be fascinating, and then there's also the other side. You're going to see the good and the bad. Okay. So here's the deal. I'm going to tell you something right now. You have been lied to. You have been brainwashed much, much more than you could have ever imagined. I'm just going to use one verse in the Bible that has been completely, mistranslated, mistaught. And yet it's like you can go to church for 30 years and they never tell you. You walk through thinking, well, this is what this means. No, it does not. So now let me read this passage off to you here. So it says, with Keanu Reeves' image in those sunglasses, it says, what if I told you the only way to escape the matrix is to unlearn everything that you have been taught and rebuild your entire belief system based on critical thought and analysis? Now, this is what I'm talking about. Now, the matrix is this set of lies. It's bullshit. It's fake. It's not real. It's an illusion based and built upon a bunch of lies. Okay, so now I found this on Facebook. Someone who I actually don't recognize who they are. They changed their image, so it's someone I probably met through someone else. But they posted this thing that says, love them anyways, Luke 23:34. And I'm like, wait, what? And then I read off what they wrote, and I was really shocked. So my first thought was, whoa, is this person a narcissist? Because it sounds all nice and everything, love them anyways. Now, I'm going to read the rest of it off in a second. But then I thought, if they're not a narcissist, then the translation was taught in a narcissistic way. I mean, whoever wrote this was, wow, even if they didn't mean it, they're leading people astray in a very dangerous way. Okay, so let me get to it. And the reason that I'm making this video is because this is just one of many phrases and sayings that you were taught and led to believe meant B when it didn't mean B at all. It actually means A. So this is what leads you to get damaged and hurt and really, made homeless. They take your money, they physically hurt you, and all kinds of things. All right, so let me actually read this to you. So Luke 23:34 says, then he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Again, I have the King James translation. And then it says, and they parted his raiment and cast lots. Verse 35, and the people stood beholding, and the rulers also with them derided him, saying, he saved others, let him save himself, if he is Christ, the chosen of God, etc., etc. And now let me read the verse before that. And when they were come to the place which is called Calvary, there they crucified him, and the malefactors, one on the right and the other on the left, which was the criminals, the thief, and I forget what the other guy did. So here's my point. Look what this person wrote. They wrote, love them anyway, Luke 23:34. There is nothing even remotely close to that, even before or just after Luke 23:34. It does not say love them anyway. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a loving being, but this is leading you to believe when someone's mean to them, I just got to, forgive them and love them anyways. It doesn't say that. In fact, I'm going to shock you. I guarantee you, I'm going to shock you in a minute here. Okay, it's going to be another minute after this. So then it says love them anyways, Luke 23:34. So you look in the image. And then it says, when they hurt you, when they lie on you, when they turn their back on you, when they spread rumors, when they curse you, when they want to retaliate, love them anyway. It does not say that anywhere near Luke 23:34. Be the light in a dark world. So this makes you think, oh, this is what Jesus is saying. No, Jesus didn't say this. God didn't say this. Some person just wrote this, and it's a misleading thing, even if that's what they believe. Now, here, the shock is almost here. You ready? So the actual verse says, even the one, there's a slightly different translation than mine, but it's like 99% the same. It says, Father, forgive them because they do not know what they are doing. In fact, that may be the same thing, actually. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Yeah. So there says are doing. So here's the thing. In my Bible, it has numbers next to keywords that they want you to actually know what the definition was back in the day, and also in their country, culture, and in their language. Because you have to remember something. Not only is the translation difficult, but there is a translation which I'm going to give to you. And it's, once you look for it, you're like, oh, that's what it means. It becomes really obvious. So remember, words also change meaning over time. Like in the 70s, my brother came back from California because we had moved away for about 6 years, and then we moved back to California. So we were in Wisconsin, and I got these brand new shoes I had saved up for like 3 months. And they were like blue suede Pumas, like a tennis shoe. And he goes, Michael, those shoes are bad. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, no, they're bad, Michael. Those are bad. I'm like, what's wrong with them? And my other brother goes, no, he means they're good. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, Michael, those shoes are bad. I go, what? And my other brother goes, no, he's trying to say they're like really, really good. Because that was the slang term of what that word means. So it's also in the way that you use a word. So you got to be really careful. Now watch this. So I'm just going to read off from the top of what I wrote on this, okay? So they wrote, love them anyways, Luke 23:34. That is not Luke 23:34. And then it says, when they hurt you, when they lie on you, when they turn their back on you, when they spread rumors, when they curse you, when you want to retaliate, love them anyways. Be the light in a dark world. That is not Luke 23:34 at all. It's nowhere near it. It's not even there. Luke 23:34 is, Father, forgive them because they know not what they do, or in their translation, because they do not know what they are doing. Now here's the deal. This is a very, very, even if you just take that sentence, Father, forgive them, it sounds nice because they know not what they do. Oh yeah, I'm going to forgive them. But it's that's not what it actually means. Now watch what this means. This is a very, very dangerous and misleading translation of this passage. In the King James Bible, it says, alright, so let's see. So in the James Bible, it says, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And the meaning of the word forgive in this specific passage in the Greek Lexicon Dictionary in the King James Bible, it says to go, to leave, let alone forsake, leave, let alone, leave it be, let go, send away, yield. So most people think, oh, you got to be nice in your heart and compassionate. That's not what it says. It's literally saying go, leave, get out of there, let it go, leave it be, and let go, and to send away, to get rid of it. Either you walk away or you get rid of it. Now, one of the things that I'm trained in, like this is probably one of the 3 core pieces, is linguistics. What is linguistics? It's the study of language and the study of words. So let's look at the word forgive. For means kind of like going, it's like for, like going away. Forgive. Now imagine giving someone something. It's like you're literally giving them their energy back, giving them their gift back, giving their thought back. That's what forgive means. It doesn't mean to just like, oh, hold good thoughts about them and I forgive them and I'm this good person. No. It's literally meaning to let go and to give away. So now watch this. When you read what this person says, she says, love them anyway. Luke 23:34. That's not what it says, and that's the absolute opposite meaning. That's almost like you're allowing them back in your life. No, it's not saying that. It's saying let them go. Let me go back down again. It's saying it literally says meaning is to get away from them. Now, so it says to go, to leave, to let alone, to forsake, to let go, to send away, etc. Now I'm going to finish what I wrote. Meaning, get away from them, for they are very dangerous. The mistranslations of the Bible have led a lot of Christians astray and allowed the evil one, the demons, the narcissist, to consistently attack and destroy good people of the good seed. That meaning the seed of Seth. If someone hurts you, attacks you, is mean to you, is evil to you, run, get away from them. We are not here to be abused or shamed or injured in any way. That has been the biggest lie of the church, to not tell their people to defend and protect themselves in any way from evil, from bad people. And it does not say love them anyways. I'm going to repeat that a million times. You can forgive them, thus letting go of the hurt, or letting go of the fear, or letting go of the guilt or shame or whatever. But love them? It doesn't say that at all. It's not even close to that. Now, one thing you learn when you finally leave your narcissist, at least I did, I'm sure at some point some of you did, is when you just finally say, no, I'm done. Like something shifts in you. You finally stepped into your power. It's like you put the walls up, like your castle, your walls are up, and you pulled the drawbridge up, and you said, no entry, no entrance, no more. And there is something that shifts inside you, and it's like now you've stepped into your power. It's a very powerful feeling. Now here's the deal. Everyone tries to make Jesus out to be a pacifist. No, he's not. He's a take charge kind of guy. Let's just use one area in the Bible where the people were gambling and selling stuff, and Jesus walked, into basically the city area, the shopping area, and he got so pissed off he started flipping tables over, smashing stuff on the ground, and going from table to table and doing this, and yelling at them and screaming at them. And the thing is, most people, they might read that or hear that, but it kind of goes past them. You were never meant to be weak. You were never meant to be some victim just waiting to be attacked. And yet most Christians think, well, I'm supposed to be a pacifist and just let them, let them hurt me. No, you're not. And again, here's another misunderstood term that should have been made clear the first time you heard it, was turn the other cheek. It doesn't mean, now how do I know this? Because when you finally walk away from a narcissist and you block them, you suddenly go, oh my God, that's what Jesus meant. Turn the other cheek literally means to turn and walk away. It doesn't mean turn and let them punch you in the other side of the face. It's not like, if someone's raping your daughter who's 6 years old, oh, well, let them rape her again. Just look the other way. That's not what it means. You are supposed to defend yourself and protect yourself and to stand firm. In fact, the Bible says to stand strong, to stand firm. Nowhere does, I want someone here to try to prove to me where the Bible says be weak, be submissive. No, you're a child of God. You're supposed to stand up, stand strong, speak out for yourself. Now, another misunderstood term is the term meek. The meek shall inherit the earth, okay? So the meek shall inherit the earth. Well, so then you think, oh, well, I've got to be weak and I've got to be quiet and I not say anything. No, that is not that's the opposite of what the word meek means. So the word meek means the strong and the powerful and the quiet. It's people that have a demeanor that is very strong and powerful and they're quiet, but that doesn't mean that you don't take action. It doesn't mean you don't do anything. So here's another verse in the Bible that says to be strong and to be powerful. Another one that was misunderstood. For decades, I thought it literally meant, well, you're supposed to let people walk all over you. You just got to let people, hurt you and take advantage of you. No, you are supposed to stand strong. You are supposed to be powerful. That is an absolute fact in the Bible. I mean, do you really think God wants his children to get hurt, to be taken advantage of? No, God says in the Old Testament, be wealthy, live abundantly. Okay? I mean, even that, there's another one that's misunderstood, and I believe it's purposely taught in churches by narcissists sitting next to you, is money is the root of all evil. That is not what it says. It says the love of money is the root of all evil. So what does it mean? It means like it's an addiction, like you put it above your happiness, above your health, above family, above God, above all that. Yeah, if you love money to that level, oh, you're screwed, okay? Because you're going to have a completely out of whack, out of balance life. So there's nothing wrong with money. Money's supposed to... Okay. I was reading the Old Testament, and I started marking different places where God said to the people in the Bible, to his children, be wealthy, be abundant, live abundantly, prosper, and on and on. And I marked them in my Bible, and I brought it to my pastor, and I just started reading each verse where it said this stuff. I'm like, so why is it that we're supposed to be poor and live in poverty? He goes, What are you talking about? The Bible doesn't say that. And then I said, well, it says the money's the root of all. And I said, we're taught that money's the root of all evil. He goes, no, it's the love of money. Michael, how many times have I said that to you? Meaning above God, above health, above your happiness. Then you're going to be miserable. So you have to really be careful of what do these words actually mean. So I'm going to say this before I finish. Be strong. That's not even a question. Stand up for yourself. Walk away from people. Block people. Don't think that the word forgive means let people back into your life to abuse you. No, if someone does you wrong, you block them. You get them out of your life. Forgive means to give them back their own bullshit, their own energy, and be done with them. Period. All right, so let's wrap this up. Your job is to take care of yourself, to stand firm, to stand strong, not let people walk on you. In fact, if anything, to rebuke them. Rebuke them means to get mad, to physically push them away if they stand in your space, to yell, to raise your volume, to be firm with your voice. So if you're going to come to me, I'm going to tell you right now, your job is to take care of yourself, to protect yourself, to stand firm, to be strong, not weak, not this whole thing of letting people walk over you. Okay? Because the only way a narcissist can attack you is if you let them. Is if you, I forgive them, and your old meaning was, letting them back in my life, or just, it's okay that you did that. No, it's not okay. When someone does you wrong, screw them, get them out of your life, and never let them back in. You have to be strong. That's what I mean by being strong. Now here's what happens. The more that you block bad people, evil people, people that are mean to you, you get rewarded. You start getting gifts. Now here's what I mean. You start to suddenly have a gut feeling and you're very tuned in, like, wait, something's not right here. And I'm going to give you a real life example right now. So I found this posting and I looked at it, loved them anyways. Oh, that sounds nice. Luke 23:34. I was like, I didn't know that was that verse. I was a little confused. And it says, when they hurt you, when they lie on you, when they turn their back on you, when they spread rumors. I was like, oh, that's narcissist. When they curse you, I'm like, oh, that's narcissist. Like, this is all narcissist. When you want to retaliate, yeah, because they hurt you, love them anyways. I'm like, oh no, that's something was not feeling right here. Be the light in a dark world. Father, forgive them because they do not know what they are doing. Something in my gut was just, this is not right. So I knew to go to my Bible and look up the word, this verse, and then sure enough, there was a number next to the word forgive, and I looked it up in the back in the dictionary, and it says to let go, to send away, to yield, to forsake, to leave, to let alone, to go, to leave, etc. I thought, yeah, I knew it. That's not what it meant. And so and then when I went and reread everything, wait a minute. Love them anyways? That's not Luke 23:34. When they hurt you, when they lie on you, none of that. Love them anyways, be the light in the dark world. None of that was in the Bible. I'm like, see, here's my point. I had this gut feeling that something wasn't right here, that this was misleading, that this is not what it meant. Because it brought back that feeling of like, be weak and just, forgive them and then on top of it, love a person who has hurt you. Oh, hell no, something's not right here. One thing I've learned about the Bible, about God and Jesus, is they want you to be strong. They want you to stand up for yourself. So remember, this is not about the Bible at all. That was just one example. There are so many things that we were taught by society and our churches and our friends and our teachers and just everyone that are false, that are not real at all. You've been misled. This is why you have to unlearn everything that you have been taught and look at everything with a fresh set of eyes. So now let's reread what it says here with Keanu Reeves in The Matrix. What if I told you the only way to escape the Matrix is to unlearn everything that you have been taught? To unlearn everything that you have been taught and rebuild your entire belief system based on critical thought and analysis. Now that doesn't mean make up new stuff. It means literally go, what does this actually mean? Communication is very important, to have clarity in communication. Hey, God bless you guys. I hope this video has helped you and changed your life. I'll see you guys in the next video.